Yo, what is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the video that I have here for you guys. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the overlooked games or hidden gems on the Nintendo Switch. These games come in physical form and also on the eShop. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Number one, we have Graceful Explosion Machine on the Nintendo Switch. Let's get into the details of this game first. Skillfully pilot the Graceful Explosion Machine, a fighter ship armed with ludicrously overpowered quad weapon array. Lost in deep space, you'll shoot, dash, and combo your way through jewel-hued alien worlds, fighting crystalline enemies to find a way home. The GEM fighter is the most advanced single pilot fighter in the galaxy, offering precise controls, nimble movement, and devastating firepower. A blisteringly intense side-scrolling arcade shooter experience, the quad weapon array gives the player 4 unique and devastatingly powerful weapons at all times, 30 plus levels across 4 unique worlds, visuals bursting with vibrant color, bold lines, and geometric enemy designs, analog and digital synthesizer driven soundtrack. Extensive ranking and stats for each level encourages replay to perfect the game's combo system. Score attack mode, a finely tuned experience for racking up big scores. So I've talked a lot about this game, and I even mentioned pretty much this whole thing when it comes to the PlayStation 4 version of the game and also on PC. But this game is really great on the Nintendo Switch because, once again, you can play it portably and you can also play it on your TV. The game also just got an update on the Nintendo Switch, and it launched as an exclusive, as far as a timed exclusive, because it was out back in April. So I highly recommend Graceful Explosion Machine. I think it's like $14 or something like that. Check it out on the eShop if you're interested in these type of games, especially if you like the old school shooters back in the day like Gradius and stuff like that. This one would be right up your alley. Alright, now moving on to the next game here. We have Fate Extella, the Umbral Star for the Nintendo Switch. Now this game had a horrible launch timing. It launched pretty much right during Splatoon 2, and pretty much everyone forgot about it. Plus, the price was kind of high for the game already being an old PS4 port. But let's get into this game and why maybe you should check it out. So, experience lightning-fast battle action across an epic story. In the digital realm of se.ra.ph, the Holy Grail War is over, but the land's new ruler faces challenges and threats from all sides. The servants now find themselves drawing up tense and unlikely alliances, preparing for a conflict that may tear se.ra.ph apart or destroy it entirely. Here are some of the features of the game. A variety of Fate universities collide. The famous Fate Extra series strikes a path to a new stage with Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. Not just Fate Extra servants, but characters from Fate Stay Night, Fate Pakra, Fate Grand Order, Fate Zero, and other Fate series will make appearances. You can enjoy the game in Japanese audio with English subtitles. Chinese, Korean, and Japanese text is also available. A brand new story from the series author Kinoko Natsu. As an original creator of the Fate/Stay Night and scenario writer of Fate Extra, Kinoko Natsu has created a completely new scenario for Fate Extella. The universe and characters of Fate will evolve. A large story told from different perspectives. In Fate Extella, the story will be told from the independent perspectives of 3 heroine servants. Various side stories are also included, creating a structure that will shed light on the main story. A new way to battle. As a unique action game in the Fate series, the player will be able to control a servant and perform various moves. On top of that, a powerful form change ability has been added to transform your servant. Engage in intense battles on the ground or in mid-air to annihilate the enemy forces. So this game, like I said, launched at a really bad time, pretty much during the Splatoon 2 hype, and kind of got overlooked quite a bit. But from what I've been seeing of the game, from what I've heard from other people as far as they've played it and everything, it's a really fun game. It's a Dynasty Warrior style hack and slash, and the Nintendo Switch version comes with a ton of the DLC and extra content. So if you're into that style of game, this one should be really good and pack quite a bit of value for your money there. It is $59.99 right at this point, but you don't always have to buy it right now. You might get a discount later on. I'm just doing this video just to kind of shed some light on some games that might have got overlooked, hidden gems, and maybe you can pick it up later when you're thinking about, I might need something to play. You might be able to come back to this game. So check out Fate Extella on the Nintendo Switch eShop or in stores if you're interested in this type of title. Going into the next game here, we have Am Setsuna on the Nintendo Switch. Journey with Setsuna as she prepares to make the ultimate sacrifice and save the people of her land. Am Setsuna introduces an authentic JRPG style of yesteryear to the Nintendo Switch. journey with Setsuna as she prepares to make the ultimate sacrifice and save the people of her land. A powerful, nostalgic experience blending classic style of storytelling, battle system, and gameplay. An emotionally impactful story which immerses players in the narrative of Setsuna, whose story portrays heart-rending sorrow. A new battle system inspired by the timeless JRPG classics such as Chrono Trigger. A great homage to JRPG masterpieces of yesteryear, beautiful character designs, and varied in-game locales evoke nostalgia for classic RPGs. So you can clearly see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to get all those old school fans that used to play stuff like Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire with this style of game. And right now, as I speak, as far as when this video is being uploaded, there's actually a discount on the eShop. You can pick up the game, and there's actually an eShop sale going on right now, and you can pick up Am Setsuna for $26.79 on the eShop. So if you're interested in the classic RPGs, you want something to kind of play before Lost Sphere comes out, because that is not necessarily a sequel, but the next game in the line, same engine as far as Tokyo RPG Factory. If you want to play the game that they did before, check out Am Setsuna on the eShop right now. Unfortunately, there really isn't a physical version of the game unless you import from Japan, and that is extremely hard to get a hold of right at this point because I'm pretty sure it was a limited print. So you can try Play Asia, but pretty much the best spot to get it is right there on the eShop for $26.79. And for our last title, we're gonna get into Knights of Azure 2 Bride of the New Moon from Koei Tecmo Games. So Knights of Azure 2 Bride of the New Moon takes place in a fictional, demon-ridden Western European city towards the end of the 19th century. The story focuses on a knight protector named Alush and her two childhood friends, Liliana, a kind-hearted priestess, and Runhild, a holy knight of the Lourdes Order. While guarding Liliana, Alush is ambushed and killed, only to later awaken as an artificial half-demon at the hands of the New Curia, a religious organization with dark ties. In the company of a variety of unlikely allies with their own pasts and agendas, Alush's strong desire to save Liliana gives her strength to scatter the shadows shrouding the world and motivation to uncover the shocking truth behind the mysterious Queen of the Moon. So once again, this game might be overlooked. Now, it's not quite out yet. It's coming out this October for the Nintendo Switch. It's also coming to the PS4 and also I think the PC as well, but the Nintendo Switch is what we're focusing on here. And this game comes out 3 days before Super Mario Odyssey, and I also think that Assassin's Creed Origins is also coming out right around that time. So a lot of people just might overlook this game, although I do think that it's going to be a quality effort from Koei Tecmo. Now, I played the first game, Knights of Azure 1, on the PlayStation 4, and I thought it was solid, but there was definitely some things they could have done better. It felt a little cheap at times. I felt like the combat wasn't completely refined. It didn't feel like the hits had a lot of impact, but from what I've seen from Knights of Azure 2, it seems like they're changing quite a bit of things. You have more human characters that you can party up with and battle. There's a lot of great specials that I've seen in the game and just more magic that you can do. And it seems like the story has actually evolved quite a bit from the first game as well. So if you're into the action RPGs out there, something like Tales, for example, if you're into that, you also like kind of Dynasty Warriors a little bit, this might be a great action RPG to pick up on the Nintendo Switch. Remember, it launches on October 24th, 2017. It will be physical and it'll also be digital full price. Links to all the information that I talked about will be in the description below for all these games. Now, that pretty much wraps it up for my hidden gems or overlooked games. I guess you can even add in there might be overlooked for Knights of Azure 2. I just wanted to shed a little bit more light on some of the different games that are already out that maybe, you know, you kind of didn't see or didn't get enough spotlight, and games upcoming that might be overlooked based on all the different content that's coming out. So what are your hidden gems or overlooked games on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on all of our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. I drop daily videos as far as news goes, so stay up to date and get news sent straight to your feed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.